Hi ladies, Armored Angel here, advocating like a mother. I wanted to talk about those domestic calls to the house. Many times when you've called repeatedly, they really can't do a whole lot of nothing when they're in the home unless there's bruising, and a lot of times things just get heated. And when you call multiple times, many times when the police get there, they babysit for a while, basically, to make sure, nothing's going on. And sometimes they can turn on you and try to insinuate that you're doing something wrong when you're just calling and wanting to get some peace and wanting some help. So one thing that females don't understand is you can talk in their language. So when that comes up and an officer is basically trying to insinuate that you're doing things too, when you're just basically trying to defend yourself verbally, you can always say, he is the primary aggressor. So talk their language. That makes things a little bit different when you talk in their language. And a lot of women of DV do not understand that you have to put it on record at some point. And you do take a chance by calling the police, because many times when the police leave, then the abuser can just start all over, right back at it where he began, and it's just a repeated cycle. What I am talking about, though, is you have witnesses that you don't realize are there. What I mean by that is when you call 911 and your aggressor, your abusive person, is screaming at the top of his lungs and making a ruckus and throwing things and all that, that's heard from the 911 operator, and they're reporting that. They're reporting what they're hearing on that phone call. So that 911 operator is your witness. And then once you have those on record, when you accumulate so many calls, mine were like this thick, you can go to the 911 center and get copies of all your 911 calls for court. So that way you have a little bit of ammunition and you can prove that the primary aggressor truly is aggressive. So just remember that. He's the primary aggressor. That's how you address that. Okay?